I know that jerk Haokun must have screwed you over bad. Don't worry about the money. Brother Jin, hear me out. Back when my dozens of trucks got seized in South City, if you hadn't run around in the pouring rain pulling strings for me, I would have lost everything. All right, Brother Jin, as long as the fish go into the water within 3 days, I'll have every big boss in South City lining up to hand you money. Half an hour later, I returned to our old house in South City's old district. Inside, my dad lay on that rickety wooden bed, while my mom had her back to the door washing diapers. And beside the beat-up folding table sat a middle-aged man in a loud floral shirt with a smug, fleshy face. Well, look who's back. Our family's big technician. Heard that fishing pond is booming now, making hundreds of thousands a month. So what? Did you bring back a few $100,000 in dividends today? Xiaoping, your dad's dialysis payment for the second half of the month is due today. The hospital has already stopped it, and they've called 3 times for the money. Mom, this is all I have. Sis, look at the wonderful son you raised. Dreaming of being a big boss all day, working a whole year and bringing back this little... Why should I say less? What did I say wrong? Haokun letting him tag along was already doing him a favor. If he weren't so useless, would Haokun only pay him this much? Stop pushing Pinger. He works out there every day, wind and sun beating down on him. That's his own fault. If I hadn't fronted $5,000 for your dad, his medicine would have been cut off long ago. Pinger, Dad won't get treated anymore. No more. I've dragged you down enough. Don't say that. Uncle, that $5,000 you fronted, I'll pay you back $6,000 tomorrow, principal and interest. And from now on, you don't need to stick your nose into my family's business. Ha, big temper. A loser who can't even keep a big boss happy? I'd love to see where you steal the money from tomorrow. The next day, I went to South City's commercial bank first. Jin Fatty had already wired me $100,000 in startup money early that morning. After that, I headed straight into an abandoned quarry pit in the northern suburbs. At that moment, thick duckweed covered the water, and the shore reeked of rotting weeds. But this unimpressive pit was connected underneath to South City's largest underground cold spring, with water a full 15 meters deep. 6 months ago, as Haokun's fishing venue got more and more popular, I wanted to upgrade the place. So I searched all over South City and found this quarry pit. But when I put the water quality survey report on Haokun's desk, I told him our current shallow pond could only handle bluefish weighing a few dozen pounds. If we wanted to hook South City's wealthy big shots for good, we needed something way more thrilling. But I never expected Haokun to not even glance at it. He threw the survey report straight into the trash. Xiaoping, you're just a bookworm who checks water temperature. That place doesn't even have a paved road. People wouldn't go if we paid them. Go back and mix your fermented fish bait like a good little tech guy. But now, the trash pit he looked down on had become the grave he dug for himself. Before long, I found the old caretaker and signed a 6-month lease for $8,000. Then I spent another $2,000 to hire an excavator. In just 3 hours, we carved 10 spacious, level VIP fishing platforms into the south-facing slope of the quarry. Right after that, I went to the labor market in town and rented 2 high-powered filter pumps. Then I brought in hundreds of pounds of sea salt and special pond treatment chemicals and spread them using my own secret ratio. It forcefully suppressed the rotten sludge smell and restarted the cold spring's living water microcirculation below. By the time the morning sun rose on the 3rd day, the abandoned quarry had completely transformed. The deep, cold spring water had turned a dark, awe-inspiring emerald green. Once everything was ready, I called Jin Fatty. Brother Jin, the pit is ours now. Come take a look at the northern suburb quarry. In less than an hour, dust billowed outside the quarry as Jin Fatty arrived first in a black Land Rover. He walked to the cliff edge and looked at the dark, deep green pit before him.